Hello and welcome to the Ellenmade Book Club. Today we are doing another tag. We're doing the Don't You Forget About Me tag. I was tagged to do this by Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading, so thank you so much for tagging me. The tag was originally created by Jolene at a bookworm adventure girl, and she was inspired to do this by a video made by Brian at Bookish Texan, and I will have links for all of them in the description box below, so you can check them out. So there are 4 prompts for this tag, but you can add as many books as you like on each prompt. I have more on some than on others, but let's just get started. So the first one is Clean Slates, book you've read that you don't remember anything about. And I am sure that there are a lot of these books, but I've just probably forgotten all about them. The ones that I can remember having read, but not remember the story of, is, I have one, Fifth Avenue by Candace Bushnell. I know I've read it and I thought it was okay, but I can't remember anything about it, like the story. I think it's like different people living at this address in this building in Manhattan, but who they were and what happened, I have no idea. Probably women and probably dating, careers, I have no idea. It was a little bit like Sex and the City, but not like it, so I don't know. I also remember reading Kafka in school, and I think it was The Trial, Processen, I think, in Swedish. It was surreal and weird, and I don't remember if I liked it or not. And I can't remember anything about it. I would like to read that one again. And also All Is Quiet on the Western Front. I can't remember anything about it. I can sort of remember the feeling of having read it, but I can't remember. I know what the story is, like they're in the trenches and all of that in the First World War, in one of the world wars. I think it's the first. Anyways, I know that's like the basic premise of it, and I don't think that a lot happens, but also a lot happens. I don't know. Blank. Prompt number 2 is Genie's Lamp, books you wish you could forget. And I don't really have any for this prompt, I don't think. While you're high up, let me just lower you down a little bit. Okay. I think even if a book is bad, if I have made my way through it, I don't want that experience undone. Like, that's an accomplishment, so I wouldn't want to take that away from myself, I guess. Maybe if it's something that sort of scarred you or like scared you a lot, I can understand that you want to sort of forget about it. I can't think of any books like that I would want to forget. Like, there are maybe a couple that sort of haunt me a little, but I still like them and don't want to forget them. So yeah, I don't think I have any for this one. Next prompt is Forgotten Gems, books you think need more love. And Kelly did her own interpretation of this, or misinterpretation. I enjoyed it, so I think I'm gonna do the same. So she did like books that need more love from her. And so books that need more love from me would be classics. Not for the sake of having read classics, like just for the sake of it, but there are some that I would like to read, but I just don't prioritize them. I don't want to read all classics just because they're classics, but I know that there are some that are classics for a reason, and I would like to read the ones that interest me. I would like to read How to Kill a Mockingbird again. I remember reading that when I was younger and thinking it was great, but I would like to read that again. Another one is Neil Gaiman as an author. Like, I would like to read more of his books. I really loved Ocean at the End of the Lane. Like, that's one of my favorite books of all time. And I also read The Graveyard Book by him. but I know that there are a lot of more books that he's written, and I would like to read those. I don't have any at the moment, but yeah, that's something that would need a little bit more love from me. And then the last prompt is Forget-Me-Nots, books you will always remember. And I feel like I'm repeating myself in these different tags. But again, I'm gonna have to say Harry Potter is just one of those books that I read at an age, I think, that was just so, it just stuck with me. The Da Vinci Code is another one. Ronja Rövardotter is another one. Ondskan is another one. And also The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. So this is another one that I have a vivid memory of reading for the first time. And I recommended it to other people who have also loved it. And yeah, it's just one of those books that stick in your mind. It's about a teenage boy called Christopher who is on the autism spectrum. He lives with his father, and their neighbor's dog is murdered, and so Christopher decides to investigate this murder and document that in this book. So he is the author and narrator of this book, and yeah, it's just very unique and sort of yeah, he likes numbers, and there's more than one mystery in this book, and it just it's very heartwarming and special, I think, and it's funny and sad, and yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah, this was a very quick video. Maybe it's because I forget a lot of the books I read. I don't know. I have a hard time. I know I've read more books than the ones on my shelves, but I can't think of them. So I don't know. I guess that's one way to rationalize buying books. Anyways, if you want to do it yourself, please go ahead. And I'm also going to tag a few people. So I am tagging Pat at Book Chat with Pat, Reney at Beyond Books, Bryndis at Bryndis Reads a Lot, Rosika at A Midnight Reader, Heather at Heather Reads, and Mariandrea at Books and Bocadillos. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a little thumbs up, and that will make me smile. And yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.